What's going on, everyone? Welcome. It is Saturday. We're going to have a shorter live stream than usual. I got to take the little one over to a birthday party, I guess. Also, last night, the hot tub, we went to check it out, and it was frozen. The hot tub froze last night. Sometime last week before it got cold out, the frickin' breaker blew on it. And yeah, there's ice inside the hot tub. It's not frozen solid. I could break through with my finger, but underneath and stuff, the lines have ice in them. So I got a space heater in there. And then this morning, everything was closed last night. It was like 10 o'clock at night. And then this morning I got up early. I went to the town really quick and I got one of those ranch cattle bowl heaters, a 1500 watt thing and a big thick extension cord. And I threw that inside the hot tub to de-ice everything. So yeah, crazy stuff going on here. So hopefully nothing is cracked and we're all good on that aspect, but insane times. Anyway, guys, how are you guys doing on this Saturday? Last day of November. December is, well, tomorrow, right around the corner. And crypto prices are looking pretty good, but how is mining still doing, even though we're seeing some coins up over 100%? And yeah, crazy stuff. Let's do a quick roll call and then get into some things here. So I do see Scafer. What is happening on the Twitchster? Scafer's over there. We got Fudweiser over there. And we got Chris McClaskey over there. What is happening, guys? Coming back into the Twitchster, I do see Rudy Dupe Chanel, Alvatus Jokabakis, what is happening? Ogre MGTOW, Warzone Wrath, what is happening? Fudweiser. Nailed it. Continuing on here, what do we got? We got a lot of talking happening, right on, back and forth. Furlong Nigan, what's happening? Hi, Rabid. Love you from CPU Miner. Hey, no problem. Love you guys all also. Skirm, what is happening? Jockwick Miner UK. Scrolling through here. Jacob A, what is happening? Rumis Ali Yusuf, what is happening? What do we got here? Scrolling through that other Gamer 5, what's happening? Jacob A. And not much green and stuff in here. There's no more members. I think all the members quit on me. Darn, this sucks. This is not a bull run and we have no members. Good morning, Zombie. GM Zombie's green. What's happening, GM Zombie? Son of a Rabbit Panda, what is happening? I don't see Red Putz. Where's Red Putz? I don't know where Red Putz at. Victor, what's happening? I'm here. Yeah, GM Zombies here. J-Rod D's in the house. Hello. Wait, I see you. I see you there. I see the green. Bleach. What is going on, Bleach? I think Bleach just got a hold of everyone and bleached everyone white. Is that what happened? Everyone's colors just disappeared. What? Gone. See you later. So anyway, yeah, let's talk about some stuff here coming in. Let's look at Xelis right quick here. Let's see if I can find the right one. Yeah, can you see it? Oh, it's down a little bit, but you can see up 97.25%. Xelis is on a rampaging tear, guys. Look at that. It's pretty freaking sweet. Network hash rate is obviously following suit, picking up, what we at? 2.3 gigahash upwards to 3.08. So we've seen another, I guess, half a gigahash, 500 megahash pick up on the network there. So good stuff in terms of hash rate. Past 24 hours, what are we looking like? Kaspa is up 35%. We got Ironfish is up 24. Cubic has been on a tear lately at 23. I seen someone in the comments post if they got into Cubic, a week or two ago, like just bought some, they would be up a whole bunch on their bags. But at the same time, if you were mining Cubic, this is when I sold most of my coins right in here. And obviously I was mining when it first came on. We're making a couple $100 a day mining through this and then selling here. Like you could have, like my farm could have bought like, I don't even know, for, over a course of a couple of weeks, I probably could have built and expanded, fully paid for with Cubic of like 10 or 12 rigs or something. It's pretty insane. Profitability was high, a couple $100 a day in this area. Right now, it's definitely not looking like that much. People are starting to move back in, thinking there's a massive pump. Obviously, we're still down quite a bit from here, but it is coming back up. So hopefully, something, hopefully we see, huge gains coming in. Hopefully they can figure out how to run their network, because I still don't think they have a clue on what they're even doing there. Are we going to be mining CPUs this week, GPUs next week, both of them the following week? We have no freaking idea what's happening in the cubic space at all. And now they want to mine Monero in the off time. So yeah, I don't know what's happening. But yeah, things are looking pretty good right now. Things are moving up. Xelis is up here. XRP's on a tear. Don't really care about that, but a lot of people, I guess, do have some of it. Hive Mapper's up 7%, so that's nice. Alephium's up. Raven Coin is up. Conflux is up. Octa.Space is up. Everything's kind of moving up. We're still not quite at any type of all-time highs or anything, obviously, but, you know, well, depending on the coin. Doge is looking pretty nice, but still not at an all-time high. But yeah, things are looking pretty nice right now. But mining profitability, how's that looking? How is mine? Let's do a refresh here. RTX 4090, it looks like a Leo. Leo has been like the king coin forever, it seems like. It seems like the 170HX. Ironfish seems to be the king there. $1.36 profit at 10-cent power here. You know, most people have 15-cent power. You know, let's try 15-cent power here to see what this looks like. 99 cents here. But again, you know, the most popular GPU out there is the 3070. Where is it? Is it even in here? Come on. Here we go. 10 cents on a Leo. So coming into the 3070 here, we can see 10-cent profit on a Leo. We got Gemlink at 7 cents. Xelis is 5-cent profit. It's up 100%. And a 3070 is only making 5 cents. You know, this is still the thing we're kind of worrying about. You know, GPU mining, will it come back? Technically, I still don't think it's going to. You already have to have your bag. Altcoin season, things like that. We don't have an Ethereum. You already have to have a big bag and just wait for these pumps. You know, once these pumps happen, there's just too much hash rate. And even if we're sitting at all-time highs on these coins, with the hash rate swings and people turning on, we're still not going to really have any profits out there. So it's going to be rough times, I feel. Eternity, 3 cents, 2 cents, and then down to 0. You know, another site we haven't used for quite some time. Let's put in 15-cent power here. Let's calculate a single 3070, and that's looking like wow. So according to the coins on this site, how come it's not in order? So this says -11, but here we have 10-cent profit on a Leo and 1 cent profit on Xelis, according to this, at 15-cent power. Let's just go back to 10-cent power here. Bring it in. We see Cortex, 10 cents, 23 cent, 17,491. And then, you know, not very long. It doesn't take very long. We're back into, you know, break even and negative. So it's just still looking pretty darn rough out there when it comes to straight up GPU mining. But at the same time, we still have Warthog doing great things. You know, a 7950X or something paired with a 3060 Ti, 3070, 800 mega hash. Let's do a refresh on this price here. 92 cents, okay, 0.800. Whoa, that's going to give us way too many. There we go. You know, that's still $1.64 before any power costs. Ultimately, let's just compare that to, like we just seen here, a single one. What's before power on the top coin? What's highest revenue? 53 cents. So Warthog is still making like 3 times the amount before any type of power costs than a lot of these strictly only GPU coins. Someone asked me in the comments the other day, aren't you going a little overboard on Warthog? And I was like, why? You know, it's making more than anything else. You know, and a lot of GPU miners, a lot of you guys that follow the channel, yes, you have CPUs and stuff to pair with, but a lot of just diehard GPU only for life fans out there, they don't have CPUs and they're still suffering the profitability because they lack to diverse their farms. And this is where, you know, a lot of you guys that are following my channel, I always talk about crypto diversity, CPUs, GPUs, ASICs, whatever, and you can mine whatever, and you'll always pretty much be profitable depending on the hardware you got. And now we're intermingling CPUs with GPUs, and we're seeing the highest profit margins versus that, on top of having perfect rig builds for AI type of rentals and everything. So we're still looking, you know, GPU mining for life alone is not looking too good, where if you pair up some decent CPUs and stuff, you're actually still sitting pretty nice in profitability. So yeah, you know, nice stuff happening there. Let's do a quick chat there, see what you guys are talking about. I made my 3.8 mil USD from Xelis. Nice. Yeah, a lot of people that mine Xelis, you probably have lots. I remember when Xelis first released, I was mining something like 30 to 40 Xelis a day when the network hash rate is super low. CPU mining before GPUs even released. Picture that. Imagine 30 or 40 Xelis a day. What would that be right now? What is, you know, Xelis is at 7.3 right now. So let's just say, you know, let's go 30 times 7.3. You know, it's $219 a day. that those CPUs were making if I sold it all right now. So, again, CPU mining made some massive money getting it on coins early. Even Kaspa, it was on CPUs before it was on even GPUs. So, again, another thing to take a look at. Bro, look, cubic profitability. I was looking at it. It's still not that good. A lot of the calculators are actually off. I was talking to some people based on last week, and based on the amount of rigs, for the week, they made about $300 and some for the week with like 5 or 6 rigs. That only worked out to be around $20 a day, or not $20 a day. Let me just figure this out here again. 360, what is it? 365 divided by 7. That's $52 a day for about 6 or 7 rigs. So, that's pretty decent, but I think that's also on some of the GPU side. And then obviously if you paired that up, I still think you're making more on the Warthog side of things. But then again, you're dual mining with that, so we'll have to see. I want to try Cubic again sometime here, but I have a feeling with everybody talking about it, that network hash rate's going to explode, and it's, everything's going to be dropping quite a bit here, so it might be pretty rough. And it kind of sucks that you got to wait a week to even get your payout, and that's even if you get a payout. Some pools delay it a week, so you have to wait the following week, so you got to wait 2 weeks for each week. And then on top of that, what if all of a sudden they don't even pay you? Because that's happened way too many times. That's why personally, I only trust a couple pools when it comes to Cubic. One being the main Cubic LI pool, because they have never seemed to miss a payout. And Jetski does seem pretty good as well, but I do think they have a delay still. They also added the PPLNS mode, so I don't know. We'll see what there. I haven't tried any of these pools though ever since that PPLNS mode was enabled. DJ Death Star, thank you for the US $10. Good afternoon. I have a question experiment for you to conduct if you have the equipment. Can you do a wart hash rate test on Oculink or USB 4 running 2 GPUs on a single rig? Seems run at full speed. Oculink or USB 4? I don't have any type of Oculink or stuff like that. So I'm not, the USB 4, I'm not sure what you mean by that. You mean like USB 4, I get the plug, the speed wise and stuff, but does that allow, like you're still dependent on your motherboard, PCI Express lanes, times 8 speed, times 4 speed, times 16 speed, and then you still need a really great CPU to match up with that hardware anyway. So there's still a lot more factors than that, but that could be interesting to look into. I'm not 100% sure what the Oculink is though, so I have to look at that. What's Oculink, guys? Let me know. I'm probably dumb and I know and I just don't remember or something, but yeah. What about X16Q Pro? Can we get $20 per day from this device in near future? Possibly, depending on what any of the coins pump to. I don't really know. I think I have an X16QE or something in a box here. I've had it for a week, which I haven't tried it yet, so I still got to test that. Keep in mind, guys, we also have an Octa.Space halving event happening in like a day or two. So the Octa.Space is going to be having, it's such a weird word. So it's going to be having anyway. And it might even be today. It was a couple days ago that someone said in like 4 days. So like, I can't remember. That might have been 4 days ago. So it might be today, but happening anytime now. So just be ready for that. But obviously, there's ETC and other coins that have to move on to. For CPU, I'm on ETI, son. Yeah, ETI. Hopefully that does some great things for sure. They're actually doing stuff for medical research. So that's, pretty exciting too as well. Rabid mining, you can lock up your cubic soon for rewards. So you can lock it up and stake it. Hey, Stevo Crypto, let me know what's your lockup period? Do you have to lock it in or can you pull it out any time? Or is it like on a 6-month basis, 1 month basis, 1 year basis? If you are right now, we're at the point in time, guys, don't lock up squat. Pull your crap out. You got flux nodes running or locked up, or you're thinking about reinvesting and locking it again because it's about to come out. Get that crap out of there. We're in the altcoin season. Things are starting. Alts are pumping. You want to have your coins on hand. You don't want anything locked up. Yeah, they'll promise you all this API and yields all you want, but if you miss the pump and the high, you're just holding your bag for another 4 years. So I highly urge everybody, do your own thing, do your own research. This is what I'm doing. But get your crap out of anything being staked, anything that has a lockup period. If you can just withdraw it instantly, then okay, it's fine. Stake it away as long as you can get it out at the blink of an eye. You know, same thing with Raptorium. iNodes, you can get it out super early. You might have to wait a day or two, which is okay in terms of that. But, you know, other coins which do have 1 month lockups and, you know, 1 year lockups, get your crap out of that, especially if your contract's about to expire. Maybe you have a week left, a month left, get it out. If the coin still hasn't pumped yet, get all that crap out of there. Stop staking your coins. You're just going to run in and be holding the bag for another season. You want full access to all your crypto at this time in the market, so be ready. Scafer, Octo, 1.8 to 1.2. Yeah, that's what I guess it's not a full halving. It's like a 35% or 40% or 60%. I don't know. Not a full cut in half, but yeah, it is dropping. It's in 2 or 3 days still. You think, okay, already. I might 2 Kaspa blocks solo, first block ever. Nice Mo Miss 308. I butchered that one horribly. The new Apollo 160 watt miner would be perfect for my solo mine. There's a new Apollo 160 watt miner. I never seen that one. A new Apollo. Interesting. I have to take a look at that. Thoughts on Zephyr? I have no idea. It's way too no. So, oh yeah, that makes sense. Bob's 308. I'm an idiot. Look at that. Yeah, straight up Bob's 308. Why am I going Mo Miss? Yeah, sorry guys. I'm out of it. I didn't sleep much. Everything's frozen up and everything. Butchered twice. Concerned Doge. Oh man, yeah, horrible. I apologize. I'm sorry. Hopefully I'll never mess that up again. But we'll see. I probably will. Thoughts on Zephyr? Yeah, I don't know. It's too new. We'll see what happens there. Ethash, 160 watt, 1200 mega hash, 1.2 gig. There's no way. It's not 1200 mega hash at 160 watts. 1.2 gigahash, 160 watts? For real? No. Do you mean 120 mega hash, 160 watts? I don't know. We'll see what happens. V2X. Apollo V2X. Apollo V2X. What? Let me take a look at this thing. Apollo ASIC Miner Store. I have links to them if you guys want to order these things up ASAP. But yeah, I'm interested. Let me see. Let's have a look. Apollo V2X. Apollo V1H. Maybe you're looking at a scam site. I'm not seeing anything here. Products. V2 series. Okay, wait. V2 series. V2X. V2H. 39. Okay. So though, what do we got here? What do we have happening? V2H. Hash rate 3.4. Where's the power? 475 watts for 3.4. That's pretty good. Okay. That's actually good. So here's V2X. So yeah, so this might be, okay, maybe you're giving, yeah, 1200 at 165 watts. Wow, that's actually freaking insane. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty good. I have to actually put everything into a spreadsheet and figure out the numbers and stuff. I was not aware about this, but sold out, which means they probably just listed it, so it's coming very, very soon. But yeah, that looks sweet. You know, obviously check the My Apollo links, and if you're trying to order these things, I don't think you can buy it now. Buy it now. Yeah, it's not working. So yeah, I'm going to have to message these guys and see what's up. Yeah, I did not even know this exists, so that's pretty sweet. But remember, guys, we have the X44s coming very soon as well. And hopefully Ethash coins, nothing pumps. But when these miners release, hopefully nothing is pumping yet, or things are going to be absolutely insanely insane. Absolutely insane, pretty much. So look at 7.8 gigahash for 780 watts. So let's just take a look at this. 7,800 divided by 780. That's 10 mega hash per 1 watt of power. That is insane. And people are thinking that if ETC pumps, GPU mining will be back and it'll be saved and it'll be profitable. No, it's not. A GPU cannot compete with this. A 3060 Ti does what? 61 mega hash at 130 watts? Not happening. Oh, and this is also 8 gigabytes here. So let's just go. This is 10 mega hash per watts here. And let's just go into the Apollo one again. Just kind of compare this. So 1200 divided by 165. 7.2. So slightly less efficient than the Jazz miner, but coming from my Apollo, you know, this is a pretty good miner. Only 165 watts. That's a key figure for home miners, not using much power at all for 1.2 giga. I think this is going to be a nice miner for people at home, 100%. Even the bigger one, I don't know. Even the bigger one looks pretty freaking sweet. But yeah, you know, thanks for pointing that out. I wasn't aware that thing existed, so I'm going to have to do more research on it for sure. Yeah, pre-orders suck bad. Mine, etc, Apollo, never ROI'd. Only Zill was a saving grace. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, Zill, even though it's moving to POS, there's only a month left. I don't even know what the rewards are on that. Let me have a look. Am I still kind of mining it? Let's come into here. Let's look at my Zill mining. Engage. All right, so wow, this is sad. 5 gigahash on Zill is only making 13.5. I was over 250 Zill a day, you know, a few months back. Then they did a halving, then they had another halving, and they're slowly trying to destroy all the rewards to proof of work to ultimately it's going to be moving to full proof of stake soon. So really, I don't even know if it's worth mining anymore, because now we may be losing too much hash rate on the main coin that Zill might not be worth it. But early on, you know, obviously before all this proof of stake stuff started happening on Zill 2.0, we started seeing, you know, we're realizing if Zill does see 23 cents again like it did last bull run, Zill all by itself will ROI all your Apollos and miners there in the background. Because I'm sitting here, I don't even know, look, well, here I have 62,000 Zill paid. I ultimately have from other pools before that. But what's this? Say 61,000 times that by 23 cents. Ultimately, just with this right here, and I got more than this because of pools prior to even being on Crazy Pool, this is $14,400 if Zill sees 23 cents. That's pretty freaking insane. It'll cover all those Jazz miners and Apollos previously, and then whatever ETC and Octa.Space and the other coins I have mined on them, that's just gravy extra money on the side. So, you know, that's one thing to keep in mind, waiting for that pump to happen, and hopefully we see things happen. But there is Zillio right there. Coming back into Octa. How's Octa looking these days? So yields are up. I probably shouldn't point this out. Obviously, we're not making that much, so that's good. Maybe yields will stay off. But as you guys mentioned, Zephyr or something is there. People have been pulling away. Hash rate has been dropping off Octa.Space, and I really think Octa.Space, they have a lot of stuff going on. Ultimately, it seems these days the stupidest coins get the pumps, and all the coins that are actually doing stuff seems like they don't do anything. We'll just have to wait to see how altcoin season plays out. Octa.Space hasn't seen an altcoin season or a bull run yet, but you know, originally 4 or 5 months ago, I was mining something like 60 Octa a day. Then it dropped to 30. Then it went to 10. A couple weeks or a month ago before that Zephyr release, it was down to only like 3 or 4 Octa a day. And now it looks like yields have over doubled since that came back. So that's pretty sweet. You know, right now, 8.4 is only $11 a day. I'm probably breaking even if lucky right now. But 8.46, say Octa does $20. Technically, that's $169 a day if Octa.Space can see $20. $20 Octa.Space, you know, full-fledged bull run, altcoin season, super hype FOMO mode stage, seems very possible. $10 to $20 may happen. Again, will it? No freaking idea. But again, hopefully it does happen. But, you know, right now, yields are up, so I'm still going to continue to capitalize on this situation, at least till the halving. Once the halving comes in, then I might look at the numbers. If I'm losing way too much, then I might move over to ETC or something. You know, I do have 100 ETC coins or something just hanging out, but we'll see what happens after that. It's always good to get a little more. What about Raven and Ergo? I collected those in the past 3 years. Hey, you know what? Ergo, I think both of them will make you decent money, especially if you already have your bag. I mentioned earlier, it's all about having your bag. So we're not going to see a bull run like we did last, you know, in 2021 where Ethereum pumped and it stayed high for like, you know, over a year. And we had constant profits all the time because it could absorb all that hash rate and more because people were still building, and then all of a sudden it went POS, and none of these coins can absorb any hash rate compared to that. But you know, I'm at the wrong thing here. Let's look at Raven for an example. Raven. I think Raven will do some great things, melt faces, surprise people, because look in the past here. So here is, you know, 2018. It just started prior to 2017 bull run. First bull run here, Raven did see, what is this? Freaking 22-cent Raven. That'd be pretty nice. I'm pretty sure you guys will be happy. You know, like I said, I don't even care if a lot of these alts even hit their old all-time highs. You know, 20-cent Raven, I would be okay with. I don't have much Raven, but I'm sure 20 cents would be putting a lot of big smiles on your face. We're only sitting at, you know, just under 3 cents right now. So that's still huge potential we could see. And this is altcoin season. Coins are dead. And then out of nowhere, kaboom, see you later. Cash in, guys. Cha-ching. This is when you get your change. And then all of a sudden it drops and we're where we are now. So we're waiting for this section right here again. So, you know, I think it's going to come. Same thing with Ergo. Ergo has done it in the past 2 bull runs. If we come back into here, look at Ergo. Kaboom. Freaking $17.74. And then it was dead. And then last bull run, boom, even higher, $18.74. And then it was dead. And now it's slowly starting to ramp up. I think we're going to see at least an all-time high again, maybe even more on Ergo. It'll be pretty sweet. Again, we don't know. I'd be definitely happy with $15 Ergo. I'm sure a lot of you guys would be as well. But the potential is huge that we're going to see yet another repeat here. And then we have, you know, tons of coins that we don't know how they're going to play out moving forward. Now, I want to do something here. I've been meaning to do this for a while. I'm running out of time. It's already been a half an hour. Crazy. I want to do that Flux gift shop giveaway today, but I ran out of time, so maybe tomorrow. If you guys remember last week, I was talking about that $250 gift certificates to the Flux merch store. But I want to run through CPUs. Where's GPUs? GPUs, where are you? There you are. So here's kind of, I got current GPUs, Raven there. So just for, do I have the ETH one here still? I guess we can figure it out quick. Holy crap, I got a lot of stuff going on here. All right, so let's just do something right here. I just want to go GPUs online. I'm going to have to make this all bigger, so let me just kind of go like this. I'm going to go bold 14. GPUs online, and then we're going to go, let's just go Ethereum. Let's just start with Ethereum. We're going to get some base numbers off Ethereum. So now we got to find Ethereum hash rate. I don't even know if we can find Ethereum hash rate charts anymore. Can we from back then? Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. All right. So right about here. So Ethereum peaked 1.227 petahash. Now 10% of that is ASIC. So what would that be? Let's just say 200 petahash. Let's just put it. Let's put it to a straight 1 petahash. That'd be like 20% or something like that, wouldn't it? I think. So we're gonna go 1 petahash of GPU hardware on Ethereum there. And remember, guys, when the Ethereum, when the LHR unlock came on Ethereum, remember the network hash rate was a 10% boost to GPUs for non-LHR, from LHR to non-LHR. When that did emerge from the driver, the network hash rate on Ethereum did jump about 9 or 10%, which means majority of that was all obviously GPUs. They wanted to fork Ethereum. They looked into it and actually came to the conclusion that Ethereum didn't really have that many ASICs on it compared to the GPU hardware, which made sense. We've seen CMPs and everyone being bought by Hut 8 and everything, so you know, most was that. So we're just say 1 petahash was online from 1.2 here, which is about 20%, even though I think there was even less than that. So coming into my hash power calculator, let's just go 1 petahash here. So now we're going to go into mega hash. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of zeros. So we have, how many zeros do we have there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 zeros. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, 1 petahash. Now we're going to divide that by 3080s because that's what I always used to go by. So let's come into here. We're going to look for GPUs and RTX 3080 just to get an idea of its hash rate. So 3080. Now find an Ethash coin or ETC or something. Let's see, ETC. What is 101.58 mega hash? So now we're going to divide that by 101.58. Okay, so not quite 10 million. I thought there was 10 million, but it's a little bit less. So here's how many GPUs were on Ethereum. 9.8 million RTX 3080s worth of GPUs were mining Ethereum, and we were profitable still, which is crazy. So now let's take a look at some other coins. How much hardware is on them? How much hardware can be, you know, I could probably move this to a different one, right? Yeah, there we go. So there's Ethereum, GPUs online, 9.8 million. So now let's try, you know, let's do Xelis. How much hash rate does Xelis have? How much hardware does Xelis have online? Remember, if we can get close to 9.8 million, that means all the hardware is online. We're ready to go. Obviously, lots of left, but there's probably tons still waiting to just turn on when some type of profit does emerge. That's the big thing here, and it's going to be, you know, a bad thing for GPU coins. But let's just look at Xelis here. Now, you guys can't really see much on this aspect. I apologize. So I guess I'll come back into here. So we got 3.12 gigahash. So 3.12 gigahash, 3.12 gigahash. And now we're going to look at, where's this? Now we're going to find Xelis hash rate. 36.63 kilohash. All right. So we're coming into here. So we're in kilohash here. So we got 312. Let me just pop 312. How many zeros are here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so 3.1 million. Divide that by, what did we say the hash rate was? 36.63. 36.63. All right, not too bad. Not too bad, guys. Look at this number. Here's how many 3080s worth of hash rate is on Xelis. Boom, 85,000. I think we still have a long ways to go. All right, let's try another coin. Let's try Raven coin. Raven. How much hardware is on Raven now? Let's jump back into here. Let's take a look at Raven coin. How much hardware is sitting on Raven coin currently? We're sitting at 6.66 terahash. 6.66 terahash. Now, what is a 3080 hashing in for Kapow? Let's go Raven here. 42.17. All right, so mega hash. So we got 666. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. Divided by that hash rate, 42.17. All right, not too bad. Raven's probably one of the largest GPU networks out there. So this is where the majority of a lot of the GPUs may be. There we go. So you can see here. Look at that. So we got Xelis is hanging out with 85,176 3080s worth of hash rate right now. We got Raven at 157,932, but we are still a long ways from 9.8 million GPUs. So wait, I'm just going to mark this in red because this is death to any coin. Let's try Flux. What is Flux hanging out at? You know, a lot of people talk about Flux. You think it would have a crap ton of hash rate and hardware securing the network. Wouldn't you think? Let's find out. How much hardware is securing the Flux network here? 2.89 megasouls. So we're going to go into mega hash for this. 2.89 megasouls. Let's take a look. Now, I think this is done in souls. Is that right? Let's just bring in Flux here. Flux. So yeah, we're done in soul. So a soul is like a normal hash here. So we got to go by this number. So we got 289, and then 4 zeros. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to divide that by the amount of the hash rate here. So should we go high or low? I don't know. Let's go on the low. If we go on the low end, that means there'll be more GPUs online if we use a low number, obviously, 102 versus 107. So let's give them the benefit of the doubt that they got more hardware than they might actually. 102.02. All right. Wow. How much hardware do you guys think is on Flux right now? Let me know. Hurry up. Let me know. How much hardware do you think is sitting on Flux? How many 3080s worth of hash rate? Dump. All right, I'm putting it in. There we go. That much hardware. Oh, I put a period in there. Oops, it's supposed to be a comma. It's a very small network. There's only 28,000 GPUs hanging out on Flux right now, securing, you know, the Flux token and the chain right there. So if Raven coin, look at this. Ravencoin, if all the hash rate from Ravencoin came on board, it could literally 120% attack this, like with no problem. No problem. Aleo probably has the greatest. I believe Aleo probably has over 100 freaking, I believe it has over 1 million GPUs. I do think Aleo is the largest one in terms of hardware. Its emissions is super high. It's the next level thing under Ethereum. Emissions is a couple $1 million. So that makes sense why it's been profitable for so long. But the problem with Aleo, guys, is we only have 1 month left. January tomorrow's December. I'm going to say next month's January. We're pretty much in December. But allegedly, the ASICs are supposed to hit Aleo in January. And that's the other thing we got to keep an eye out for is Bitmain ASICs are coming, which means we probably could see a really nice Bitmain pump. I think capitalizing on Leo right now could be a nice, decent, safe bet. Not financial advice, to your own research, but look at look at Kaspa and other miners that did see Bitmain miners hit it, and we usually see a nice pump happen after that announcement. Lithium didn't really do a major pump, but we definitely felt it with Kaspa, and now we're going to have that first generation ASIC hit a Leo from Bitmain. I think we could see $6 to $10 Aleo. It opened at $6, so if it goes beyond that, I really think we should probably be capitalized on some Aleo bags for the next month or two ahead coming forwards. But again, we have no idea. It's really hard to find Aleo numbers though, so I'm not going to try to add that. I'm running out of time also. This sucks. So let's look up one more coin. One more coin, guys. What coin should we look for to determine, how much hash rate is on it? What's a popular coin? We can go by emissions here. Again, I don't consider Ethereum Classic a coin worth saying it's GPU. I really think this is over on an ASIC at this point, especially with the new Apollos and Jazz miners coming out. Yeah, GPUs are done for. We got Conflux here that's paying 74,000. It might have a decent amount of hash rate because remember, emissions matter. This is how much a coin is paying miners per 24 hours. So obviously more money per 24 hours would indicate more hardware and hash rate going into it because that's where the higher profits are. Ultimately, it comes down to their algorithm as well because something like Kapow is going to have to pay miners a lot more than something like Ergo is because the power consumption fluctuation is quite a bit. So you also got to keep in mind those type of things there as well. I'm going to do a quick live chat here and see what you guys are talking about. Rabid, let's not forget the amounts of 10 series, 16 series, and 20 series that were utilized during Ethereum. That's very true, too. They're N580s and stuff. So a lot of that, definitely could be offline. It's really hard to tell how many of those are it. So, that could be why we're seeing, obviously, not as many GPUs, but I still think there's a lot that's still waiting for a profit. And once that actually comes in, your screen is zoomed. Yeah, I'm sorry, Alvatus. I butchered that. Right now, you can kind of see. I'm showing the right parts here, emissions and stuff on coins. This is supposed to be zoomed now, but previously it wasn't really. I'm running out of time, guys. I don't think we'll be able to do another coin. Maybe we'll have to continue this tomorrow. I'm surprised that Flux has that many GPUs. It also has a number of publicly available ASICs on it as well. There's ASICs on Flux? I was not aware. Is you sure? I don't think there is. They're pretty hard on saying no ASICs, but I guess you never know what could be going on in any type of background. You had Ironfish. If I see a 2080 Ti for a good price, I'll grab one. Yeah, Ironfish would be a good one to check out, but Ironfish is going to be a tough one too because now they have FPGAs again. They're not amazing. Their efficiency is a little bit above GPUs, and it's only for E300. So I guess there aren't too many of them out there, but that is going to factor in the total network hash rate. K10 and Aleo would be nice. They have something on Superscaler, but no algo available. Interesting. Rabid, buy as many as you can, 5090s for 2.5 to 3K. I believe later it will pump to 5K. You can easily resell it. Oh, no, for sure. I definitely want to get my hands on at least one or two 5090s. Two 5090s will probably hash better and more and, more efficiently, obviously, than 20 of my 3060 Ti's and 3070s and stuff. So, they're going to be dominant, especially on core-based algorithms, and they're getting that memory boost. It's going to be insane when the 5090 is released. Now, the mid-range GPUs, they're not looking as promising, but, hopefully they're just very efficient. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens with those guys. Anyway, guys, I am going to have to wrap this up. I do apologize. I got to get ready. I got to check the hot tub. I got to run the little one to a birthday party and stuff. So we'll continue this on. I think it'll be interesting. I'm curious, going through a bunch of networks here, and I'm sure some of you guys might be as well. But, we got to run through, how many GPUs are currently out there, mining some of these coins and give us an idea versus how many there were. And that's a great point earlier about 1080s and, RX 580s and things like that. There were a lot of those for sure out there. But again, we just don't know exactly the numbers. That's the really hard part. So we're just going to have to wait and see how things play out when the pumps happen, hash rate turning on, turning off, swapping, moving, things like that. But anyway, guys, we're going to wrap this up. I appreciate you all. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow.
Rabid out.